Hello, how are you guys doing? Thank you so much for clicking on this video, okay? I want to see about love, okay? Your energy and a person that you're dealing with, somebody you know, somebody that you're thinking of, the next person coming in, someone you're already dealing with. You want to see where this is going to go. We'll get more clues as it comes out, okay? Okay, let's see. Can be any zodiac sign, and if the video resonates, don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, let's see what's happening here. Look at this. The devil came out. What the heck? And you have the world, Three of Swords. Okay, some of you could be very brokenhearted. Very brokenhearted. You thought you were going to meet someone by now. You could be feeling like you're going round and round in a particular situation. Something here is going to come to light. Some truth is going to come out. The person is being, shady here or something like that. Because it's like somebody, maybe that you thought you were going to spend forever with, with this Hierophant card coming out now. What the heck? Look, you have the Ten of Wands and you have the Moon. So this person, it's like you don't have a straight answer because they will tell you things like they want to be with you, but then they do things to counteract that. And is today the full moon? It is. Okay, this is an illusion becoming clear. You're done dealing with this illusion. The devil, it's like comes out when somebody is playing on somebody else's fear. And the moon has a lot to do with fears as well. Let's see about this. Okay, your energy, your person, how you see them, how they see you, your actions and their actions, okay? Potential actions. You have the Empress. Wow. Wow. There's a lot of amazing things going on here for you. There's something really awesome. Look at the Six of Wands here. You're really standing out here. You're really standing out. But here's the thing is, there's something here that needs to be over. That has been some heartache here. And there is a person that, maybe they have worked on themselves. Maybe there's been time away from this person. We're going to see more about this. You have to be very careful when you're embodying this Empress energy. And this has been coming out the past few days. There's been something here about watching out when the full moon comes around, because this is when, the full moon is bringing out emotions that have been buried deep for a long, long time. And now, people, they don't want to deal with this emotion. They want to escape it. And they want somebody by their side so they feel better. So this is when they come around and they will promise you the world. They will say all these sweet things. They will kind of work this magic to pull you two together. But then they're gone, and they keep kind of doing this. Something that's like a repeating cycle here. Because like the Empress here, everybody is drawn to the Empress, right? This is everybody, she has this magnetizing energy here, but you know what? Is the Empress understands discernment, and if something is not for her, it's not for her. And that's that. And if it's not on her level, it's not on her level. And that's not to pretend that something is right when it isn't, is not getting anyone anywhere. That's not going to work here. So there's something here about realizing the responsibility of having the spotlight, the responsibility of shining, is that you have to understand what you're worth and what you're not worth. So it's like if somebody only sees part of her value, if somebody doesn't see all of her value, right, and they just want to get something, and then they're over here, and then they're over there, and then they're over here, and she's allowing anyone into her energy, anyone into her life, this is not respecting and honoring her own value. So then you send this message that you can be treated any kind of way. And then that's what you get, and you don't realize it. But this is something here where there is a change happening. And you're never going to stop getting necessarily people that are going to try to take your energy. It's like the more you shine, kind of the more that can happen here. It's like, these celebrities here out here, it's kind of like the more famous they get, they need security then. They need, there's still going to be people that, excuse me, are going to be, wanting to be with them, but that's not going to be necessarily good for them. So you have to get good at understanding what is healthy and what is not healthy for you. Not necessarily a judgment of the other person, but so this is what's happening here. Okay. You have the Eight of Swords, you have Judgment, and you have the Four of Wands here. There is something here. Some of you have this royalty energy. You have this very strong energy. It could be a very powerful manifester. You're a person who you're very successful in your life. Or, you could be somebody who you're about to be. You could be a Cinderella story here. Because, to have this Five of Swords, it's like, the battles are always against you here and putting other people before yourself. And it's kind of like Cinderella. If you ever watched, Ever After, it's on Disney Plus. Drew Barrymore, watch it. Just watch it already. It's a great movie. So it's like, really, does she have to listen to what the Baroness said? Or is it the Baroness? What's her name? Yeah, the Baroness, her stepmom. It's like, why don't you just be like, screw you? And eventually she is like, screw you, make your own breakfast. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, they're already not living that well. She couldn't I just feel like there's things that she could do. I mean, I don't know. It just started when she was such a young child. And so that's the thing, that's why it's so important for inner child healing, because these things start when you're a child and then it shows up later on in life in your relationships and you don't even really realize it. So there's something like that happening here. There's something weird happening here that you're realizing, oh, wait a minute. You have high value. It's like you're meant to be like royalty here. You're meant to be and everybody is supposed to see themselves as worthy of unconditional love and abundance. And there's more than enough for everybody on the whole planet, to have all of these things, right? But it's like you have to see yourself as this. And, the journey of you discovering this on your own gives this such immense value, If everybody just knew their worth and everyone on the whole planet, it would be very boring. You know what I'm saying? So there's something here happening where you're kind of suddenly realizing all this time, the only thing holding you back was you. You want this. You want this commitment. You want this new life, and you want somebody that you can share it with. And you could be very in your head about how to move forward with this. And the universe is kind of showing you and telling you, look, this is a lot easier than you think. This is just loving yourself and not allowing anything to take your attention away from that. And anyone that doesn't get on that bandwagon as well, then they're out of your life. That's it. It's kind of like, oh, joy is the key. I'm just supposed to be really, really happy and do whatever I want and everything will work out. And it's that's the law of attraction. Yeah. So let's see this person's energy. Okay. 8 of Cups, Justice, and the Strength card here. You could have something here where somebody is walking away. This is really interesting because does somebody feel like they're not worthy of you? I feel like there are people, this is what I'm getting. There are people in your past that thought that they were worthy of you. You were together with them in some capacity and they mistreated you. But really deep down they knew they weren't. and their own insecurities is why they acted this way, right? Now you have someone that actually is worthy of you and they don't think they are. It's like the opposite. All of these people that were coming towards you before, they were not worthy of you. They didn't really honor you. They didn't. Now you have someone that would really honor you, and they don't think they're enough. What? Okay, let's see about this. This is interesting now. Okay, you have the Eight of Wands, you have the Seven of Wands, and you have Temperance. So you see this person as, there is a part of you that still wants this to work out with this person. I don't think you had a long relationship with this person. If you know them, or when you meet them, there could be this like flirtation and this connection instantly, but then there's this distance, then nothing happens. So either this has already happened, or, you haven't met them yet, and that's going to happen when you meet them, and you're going to be like, what the heck? There's something here that you're like, I could see this working out. You see this person as someone who has had a lot of things against them. You see this person as someone that you've had a lot of signs and synchronicities for this person, for you and them to be together. They say things. You think something and they say it. You say something and they're like, oh, I was just thinking that. And you're like, what? Like both of you have had this connection here. And you see this as something that could potentially work out. There's healing that needs to take place on both sides, and this could come together. But at the same time, you don't know. Does this person have too much stacked against them? Do they have too many other things going on? It's up to them to be willing to believe that they're enough, because this is talking about hard work, right? And it's like the law of attraction is really talking about, there's people all over this planet that work very, very hard. Being wealthy, being abundant has nothing to do with working hard. It's like there's people all over this planet that work so hard, and they really don't, have enough to get by. Some of the most hardworking people, because this is about believing in your worth, believing in your value. And this is not to put those people down, because it's like, we haven't lived our lives. I haven't lived our lives. And, we're all on our own journey here that is to be respected. But, there is something about physically, you can only do so much, right? You can only fix so many things. But when you have this power of the divine, and you believe that you are abundant, and you match that with the hard work, which is what this person is trying to do, because this is the belief. This is the messages from the divine, right? And this is the hard work, but then this is the Temperance, is the two cups of those two things being meshed together. And that's what this person is doing. You could see them as doing this. As you met them, and they have these certain beliefs, they've worked really hard for a long time, they're opening their mind to their spirituality, and now they're on the brink of putting this together. And are the two of you meant to be together, or are you not? It's like, okay, well, we're going to see what this person is going to do with this, right? Okay. You have the Fool, you have the Page of Cups, and the Three of Cups. So this person sees you as someone who you really celebrate life. They see you as somebody who has a lot of new beginnings. You have a lot of options. You're someone who is very fun-loving. You're very exciting. You're very adventurous. You're a person that, you take this leap of faith. You go for things. You're a person who's going places, and it's like, things just work out for you. Things are just magically, it's like this person works so hard, and you're like, oh yeah, whatever, everything's fine, and it's like, well, maybe you haven't had a life where, because people can often judge, oh, you just think things magically work out for you, so you must have had a really easy life, and I don't feel like that's necessarily the case. I feel like you didn't let the things of life jade you, and that's something that's very interesting here, because I feel like this person, they kind of think maybe that you just have had a really easy life. And that's not necessarily the case. It's just something that you have made the best out of it. And it's like, you know, there can be people that have gone through a lot of trauma and they think that everything is, you know, horrible and difficult and hard and has changed them, you know. Or there's people that they've gone through so much difficulty and you wouldn't even know, because they're just so appreciative, they're just so grateful for this moment, you know, that they have, and the people that they have matter, and new opportunities matter, getting to know new people matters. And just the clothes on their back, like they don't need all of these, you know, all of these other things. So this person sees you as a very free spirit, as a loyal person, but they also see you as someone who has a lot of options. And, you know, the Empress does have a lot of options. So this is like a very, you know, so this person, I don't know if they think that you would, they're worthy to come to you here. This is interesting now. Your next actions. You have the Five of Wands, you have the Death card, and you have the Hermit here. I feel like you are moving away from all these other options. It could be people that are fighting for your attention, and maybe there was a time where you really enjoyed going out a lot and you enjoyed being seen and you enjoyed getting a lot of different kinds of attention here. And I feel like you're moving away from that and you're getting your satisfaction not through other people, but more through yourself. And that doesn't need to be so unhealthy. You know, there's waves of time where, you know, we want to go out with people, we want to experience things, we want to experience life, and there's nothing wrong with that, you know. And that can be very freeing, and that can give you a lot of inspiration, and meeting different people, and, you know, all of these kinds of things. Those are the memories that we're all going to look back on when, you know, we're old and in a nursing home and, you know, we can't stand up anymore, you know, whatever, I don't know. So, but there is something here that's changing. You don't want that anymore. You want more substance, you want more meaning here. So I feel like you're going to move away to things that are, you know, not providing anything for you substantial. You're seeing clearly how maybe other people that you went out with, and at times you had a lot of fun with these people, but it served its purpose and that's over with. You don't really care about that anymore. You want something more meaningful within you. You know, and this is something that you're going to focus your energy on this, and this person is going to come forward. You know, anyone that's going to come forward, they need to come from like within their soul, and we're going to like share souls together and build a life together. That's what you want. There is no more of this back and forth energy with different kinds of people and seeing where things are going to go, and it's very exciting, it's very dramatic, but there is no substance. You're not doing that anymore. Yeah, you're not entertaining that anymore. Your person's actions. You know, you have the Hierophant, you have the Knight of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. There is a person, this person, they want this commitment so bad. They want this. And I feel like they're trying to understand within themselves why they ran from it. This is runaway bride energy. Oh, why do I sometimes ride away from things? Julia Roberts. She's like, you know, she's like, oh, I just ran away from love, you know. But in that situation, she was running away from a lot of people, you know. I feel like this person's running away from you because there's something very serious that they're feeling. That's why you have Justice here and the Strength card here. So let's clarify this. I feel like this person wants this commitment. They're going to come forward and tell you that. But I feel like it's like they're going to kind of rush in, but there's going to be emotions here. Yeah, it's like They want a commitment. They do. They want this. Wow. I feel like this person had to understand why they pulled. Yeah, because you have the Eight of Cups here. Okay, yes. You have the Eight of Cups here. So the Eight of Cups is like somebody that, they walked away. But they were walking away from themselves because within them, they didn't feel like they were enough. That's why. And this person is going to come tell you this because they want this commitment here. Whoa, baby. Wow. Electric eel spirit, bring your ideas to life. I mean, that's what you're doing. Because you have this Four of Wands card here. You're like, yeah, I want this. I want this stability. And you're like, yeah, I'm going to attract somebody in that I can have this stability with. That's what I want to do. And you're like, yeah, I'm going to, within myself, I'm going to find this way to call this to me. And literally, that's what you're getting. That's what you're getting. And they feel this within their soul with this Queen of Cups. Yeah. Spider spirit, make your dreams real. That's what you're doing. You're making your dreams real. Wow. Okay. You have Taurus here, you have Libra here, you have Pisces here, Cancer here, you have Leo, Aries. Did I say Libra? I don't know. Scorpio, yeah. Virgo. Could be one of those signs. Doesn't have to be. You're calling them in with your vibration. That's what you're going to do. That's how you're going to do this. Yeah. You're just, this is like the spider that builds her web, right? And it's like, okay, that's it. I'm going to chill. Something's going to get caught in my web. There you go. I got you now. That's exactly what you're doing. You're building your web. You're calling them with your energy. This is yin energy. This is divine feminine energy. And this is what this person had to, they could have had like a relationship with their mother that wasn't healthy, or a past relationship that was very unhealthy. This is why they ran. This is why they always were running. And they had to heal that. And now they're coming forward to tell you this is what they want. Wow. I love this. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. I hope this resonated. If it did and you want to like and subscribe, that would be awesome. Okay. Thank you so much.